Rev 96.7, Everything That Rocks. It's Shannon Knight. And on the phone with me right now, we have September, the front woman of September Mourning. How are you, and how was the drive up from Rochester last night?
Oh, my God. We're still driving.
Really?
So, yeah. But it's okay. It's just really snowy out there, so we're trying to be careful.
Yes, drive safe. And I know up here in St. Cloud, we got a good portion of snow, but I saw the plow trucks out on the road, so I think you should be good once you get into town.
Okay, cool.
So a lot of the Rev Warriors might not know about this, but September Mourning actually started off as a comic book.
Yeah, it's based on a whole storyline. So the whole thing kind of wraps around the story of September and the rebirth and switching souls and giving people second chances at life and an epic battle between the living and the dead.
That right there is a comic book that I would totally read. Oh, my goodness. I think a lot of people would read that. Did you all decide that after the comic was released that you were going to go and do music, or was it already planned out to form a band later down the road?
Well, there was always a musical component going to happen. I just wanted to start off with a story first and have that transcend into like other forms of media. So, the first comic book came out with the first EP, and then the second comic book came out with the album. So everything's been in tandem with each other. So it's kind of like, even though it all started from the storyline, it's all kind of come out together.
Rev Warriors, if you're just tuning in right now, I've got the front woman, September, from September Mourning, on the phone with me right now. And September Mourning released their album, Volume 2, over this past summer. And did you tap into the emotions of the characters and the concept of the comic book to help write the album, or did you get inspiration elsewhere for it?
No, it's all wrapped around the storyline. So all of the songs kind of go in tandem with the comic book. You know, they tap into the feelings and thoughts and emotions of the characters in the comic book.
So, I gotta ask, you guys did a cover of Ben E. King's Stand By Me. What made you decide to cover that specific song?
The lyrics are very dark and brooding, and it reminded me of like what was going on in the books and things like that. So for me, it was something that, September could relate to, as a song. So we thought that it would be really interesting to take it even darker than it was.
Totally makes me think of that song a whole different way now.
Yeah, if you listen to the lyrics, they're just really dark, the way he wrote it with the music he was inspired to write it with, like it feels a little bit lighter than it is. But if you really look at the lyrics, they are pretty dark.
September Mourning going to be performing at the Red Carpet in downtown St. Cloud tonight. And September, what time are you guys going to be taking the stage? Because I looked at the bill for tonight, and there's a lot of other bands that I didn't know that was going to be there besides you and Head PE.
Yeah, there's a bunch of locals that are going to be opening for us tonight. We usually go on around 8:45. So I think that's probably going to be around the set time. So you should get there early, though, and check out the opening bands because they're local and they're awesome. So definitely support the local scene.
You heard it, Rev Army. Go out and support the local scene. September Mourning, again, performing at the Red Carpet in downtown St. Cloud tonight. Going to be hitting the stage around 8:45. Tickets are still available if you haven't gotten them yet. September, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We hope to see you tonight.